Okay, I want to say welcome back. And in this section, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things is getting down to the meat and potatoes of doing retrofit over existing metal buildings, is how to recover an R panel. And so I know that there's at least 5 ways that are being used out there to do it, and I've used at least 4 of them multiple times. So so I just want to go through each one of them and show you the advantages and disadvantages of each system, and maybe give you some pointers on when to use what. Okay, we're going to start out with using a roof hugger, and in the particular, the roof hugger that you use for going over an R panel is called a Model C. Okay, this is a notch Purlin 16 gauge. This thing is a little over 2 inches tall. The existing panel rib is 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 inches tall. You can see that you've got quite a bit of play here in these things, which makes it real nice because they've thought about this enough to know that a lot of panels are not installed on module and they're going to be grow or shrink. And roof hugger is generally going to come in a 10-foot length, so that makes it easy for them to manufacture and ship and to handle up on the roof. Okay, so the basic thing about doing a roof hugger is that the roof hugger is going to give you some structural enhancement when you install it. If you get a nice rigid attachment from this roof hugger through the existing roof into the existing purlin, then it's going to make the existing purlin stronger, and that's pretty much undisputed fact. Okay, another good thing about the roof hugger is you're going to get the most attachment back to the structure. So in this particular one, you're going to see you're going to get 3 fasteners per foot back into the purlin, which is going to be plenty. It'll give you a lot of attachment back to the structure. It's going to have, one of the places, if I'm in a high wind uplift area, this is my go-to. Always going to go back to a roof hugger when the wind pressures are really high, because I'm going to get the most attachment back to the structure, and it's going to give me the product that I need in order to make the job work. Okay, you always point a roof hugger uphill. So this flange, let's say I'm uphill. This is the way you install it. The flange goes, the nailing flange goes downhill. The up flange goes uphill, and the downside to this is there's just not much room for insulation. I mean, you're talking about a 2-inch part going over a 1 1/4 inch tall panel. So if you're looking for a lot of insulation, this may not be the way to do it. The other thing is that you're not going to have continuous insulation with this. So if continuous insulation is really important, or putting a lot of insulation up there, this Model C roof hugger may not be for you. And I can tell you that the installed weight of this thing, since we determined that 3 pounds is our magic numbers, is, it's from anywhere from 1.7 to 3.1 pounds is what I figured. And that really depends on the panel width that you use above, the type of clips, whether you're using continuous clips or individual clips, and the type of insulation. Are you using rigid insulation or bad insulation? So that's kind of the range from 1.7 to 3.1 pounds. So I don't have the correct fasteners. These are fasteners for trim, but you get the idea. The way that I normally would install a roof hugger is you're going to get lined up on the purlin, and then I'm going to install a fastener in both ends. And then you infill between the fasteners, and then you've got a brand new place to put a brand new roof. You get great attachment back to the structure. This was a great invention, one of the best things out there. I said we also can make a part similar to this, except we can make it quite a bit taller and longer. We really think about using our part when you really need structural enhancement, serious structural enhancement, where we're matching purlin lamps and whatnot. Day in, day out, this is probably the part you want to use if you want to use a notched purlin.